It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bills and the Colts, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis excited for this one. And see, it's because we've got an interesting matchup when you look at our two quarterbacks. It's two rookies getting the start here.
With all the media attention that these youngsters get in college and then coming out in the NFL draft, it feels like we see this more often, but it's still rare to see one rookie quarterback, let alone two on the field. But these guys, they've both shown that they're up to the task. I think if you're a fan of either of these franchises, you don't just feel great. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
They begin with a run by Miller. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
The Colts send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And take it right on the 30. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
He finds his man complete. That's Burns. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool. He looks calm. He looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve, because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now, way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings, just so professional, mature. Looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
From the 10, 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Yeah, he'll work. Oh, but that's about all as he's taken down. Oh, a good move at the 5. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Now the try here for the point after. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Back to throw here. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Burns. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll set up a throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is on target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Colts at 0-2 here to begin the season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he stopped immediately there. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw here. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
To the sideline and incomplete. It's 4th down.
And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
So here are the Bills to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. So the missed field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's going to flip one. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Robinson's got it. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Bills. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. Let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats for Buffalo in that first half. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game. Pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The Colts send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at about the 14 and out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. Got it. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Colts pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, with them trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold it a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And boy, he did it there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30.
Holding. Defense. What's the deal, dog?
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's the gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 5. Middle of the field, it's Robinson.
The pass.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Burns.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he wisely will throw that one away. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
And the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Number 89, 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
2nd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And the Bills getting set to go.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Looking to throw. He's got a man, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play. 2 yards. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Colts now down by 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd and 6. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39. They'll drop to throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw here is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Bills, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis,